Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We're going to be doing your daily elemental energy update for January 26th, 2022. We're looking at Wednesday, January 26th, 2022, and we're going to get started with air signs. Happy Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquariuses. Let's see, what is the energy for air signs, please? For air signs. January 26th, 2022. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups. Okay. Could be just kind of, I don't know, like in your emotions today. This is a weird interpretation for the Five of Cups because it's not really what the Five of Cups means, but I almost feel like putting your, okay, I feel like the water here is like your emotions, and you see how he's almost stepping towards them. I feel like you're putting a toe in the lake that is your emotions today. I feel like, I don't know, like it's almost like you're ready to address some emotions. Let's see what else comes out. Six of Pentacles after the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're addressing like emotions of the Five of Cups is emotions of loss, disappointment, regret, being let down by other people, grief, right, to get over those feelings. Six of Pentacles is, really a card of balance. So it's almost like you feel something that wanted to come out. It's like you feel something is imbalanced, and you're looking for the answer, and so you go to your emotions, like perhaps some unhealed or unprocessed feelings that are there, because air signs can tend to be a little bit more you're err on the side of logic, right? So it's almost like your emotions are kind of in this, right? They're this pond here, and I feel like you're approaching them and you're looking at them to find the answer to how to get this balance back. Six of Pentacles, how to find that balance. Yeah, and then the Sun is your last card. So I feel like this process is, at the end of the day, very empowering for you. You find some sort of new beginning today by going back to the past a little bit. I don't get a super emotional and, deep distress feeling from the Five of Cups, honestly. I really just see it as you addressing something. And I don't feel like it's very emotional. Like you don't address it in an emotional way. Like you're not very emotional approaching it. Maybe that's because you've had it set aside. Like I said, maybe, you're very good at compartmentalizing. And so now there's something you're addressing today, and you're just that one thing. And then you find the balance that you need, and it brings that empowerment feeling. It results in optimism. Something feels fresh and new, but it's from knowledge that you've gained in the past. Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's that loss and grief feeling that I was talking about. Three of Swords is getting your heart broken, right? So it's like I said, there's something, air signs, there's something that you need to heal. So I feel you're addressing it from a very calm place today, and it leads to empowerment. All right, really beautiful energy. I don't think need to clarify that at all. So, moving on to water signs, we are going to take a look at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy for 26th of January. 26th of January, 2022. What do you have for water signs, Spirit? What is the energy around water signs today? Energy around water signs today. Can you tell it? Okay. Water signs, Two of Swords starting you off today. So you might be feeling a little frustrated today. emotionally blocked off. Like it's like you're in your head about something, but you still can't find the answer that you're looking for with the Two Swords. It's the feeling I'm getting off of this. It's thinking you only have two options, feeling stuck, right? It's like you're not able to access your emotions today as easily, and that's why you're feeling like you only have two options. Okay, that one as well. Okay, Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Lord, the Emperor. Okay, this Two of Swords, this emotional blocked energy could be something having to do with your family, could have to do with your finances, where you live. Ten of Pentacles, though, is more of a generational type wealth. So I do feel, water signs, like you're feeling emotionally blocked by something. You're in a... It's like you're not in an argument with someone in your family, but there's something... There's something there. There's an energy there that is making you feel blocked off from your emotions. You're avoiding something. You're avoiding something, yeah, when it comes to your finances or your family. It's a big decision. Feels like a big decision with the Ten of Pentacles. We end with the Emperor here, the Lord. He's very, the Emperor is law Order. He's very stable. He has very strong boundaries up. I feel like whatever this situation is I don't think the Emperor is someone you're encountering. I think that what it's saying is, by taking the swords, she has these swords covering her heart here, if you can see. There's two swords, and then right there in the center, if she would let them down, her heart chakra would be open. There's something, I feel like there's something you're avoiding because it's going to make you emotional. It has to do with your family. It could have to do with a older father figure. To be honest, like a grandfather figure of sorts, older uncle, something along those lines. There's a sadness you're not addressing, but when you do address it, you find it empowers you. It's almost like you step into the role that needs to be filled. Maybe I don't know, but maybe there was a death in the family, something along those lines, or someone is ailing, and the realization is that you are actually strong enough to maybe step into that role. Because what's really interesting here, we have the red sash that she's on. The red is symbolizing willpower, and the sash is also very similar on the Emperor here. I feel like you, like by accessing your heart center, you realize there's a transition, and you realize that you are the Emperor, something like that. Now, the Seven of Swords. I'm really drawn to the older man on this card that looks like a grandfather type figure. And the Seven of Swords has a similar kind of energy to it. Maybe there is someone older in your life that you're learning lessons from as well. That could be, because Seven of Swords is lies, deception, deceit, but it is learning lessons. Maybe there's someone older that you learn lessons from today that helps you find your strength and that Emperor spirit inside of you. All right, water signs. We are going on to fire signs next. Hello, fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We are going to take a look at your energies for January 26th, 2022. Wednesday, January 6th, 2022, Spirit, for fire signs. That wanted to come out, so I'm going to pull it out. Okay, the Sun. Something's making you feel good today. It's making you feel very good. Oh. Okay, the Sun and the Three of Swords. Some interesting energy here. Let's see, one more card in the Prince of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting, because the Sun came out in the air signs reading, and the Three of Swords was at the bottom of the deck for them. So maybe some, excuse me, some similar energies between air and fire signs. It's possible fire signs here have some air in their chart that are watching, or air signs have fire in their chart. Anyhow, fire signs, we have the Sun, the Three of Swords, the Prince of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles. The Sun. Something is making you feel... it's like you feel empowered by something, but then there's... excuse me. But then there's heartbreak. And a need to grieve something, a need to forgive. And then we have the Prince of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, slow movement. It feels like there's something that used to make you... Okay, fire signs. I think there's something that in the past brought you... excuse me, take a sip of water here. I think there was something in the past that made you feel very young and youthful and vibrant, and like the sun was always shining. This is not a past, present, or future spread, but this is what I'm feeling here. Something that made you feel really good, really empowered. It made you feel like yourself and then some. You know, it was like anything is possible type feeling. But that feeling... it's like what used to bring that all the feeling, everything I just described, what used to bring that to you, now it's the Three of Swords. That feeling, when you try it the same way to get that same feeling back, it leads to heartbreak and pain. I think what you need to realize, fire signs, is that you've grown. There is something about growth here. Right? We have a child on this card. I do not take the Sun. The child on this card, I don't take to mean like new birth or anything, because the Sun is number 19, right? We start at 0 with the Fool. He's gotten all the way to number 19 on his journey. So the Sun has some knowledge of the journey that came before. So it's an empowerment from the past as well. The past is involved in this Sun energy. So something that used to make you feel empowered, it's like you try, like I said, you try the same method and now it leads to heartbreak and pain. It's because you're not the same person anymore. And these other people, who, whatever situation it is that you're trying to feel that empowerment from, or, you know, trying to be optimistic and bright about, those people, it's like things have changed. You have to try. It's not new anymore. So trying the same thing is leading to grief, and it's leading you to feel guilty. There's a guilt feeling here because there's a need to forgive yourself about something. But then the Prince of Pentacles, that's what I mean, is that you've grown. The Knight of Pentacles is, to me, the most thoughtful of the knights. He is moving. In this deck, he's not moving at all. This horse is completely still, and he has his shield up, the person themselves, in front of him. He is not moving because he is taking his time, and methodically he has thought out every step he's making. It's thoughtful action. You have grown into thoughtful action, right? We have two horses here. These horses look very similar. They are similar in color. There's a child on this horse. Forgiveness is very big today. If there's something you need to forgive, resentments, things like that, work on that in yourself. Forgive yourself. That's the most important part. And then if you can extend that forgiveness to others, if you think that's something that you want to do. But either way, you grow. The Knight of Pentacles, you've grown into a person that is more thoughtful than this child on the horse. Right? Justice at the bottom of the deck. You want fairness and balance. That's where this is coming from. But I think fire signs, what you have to realize is that you are not the same person you were. Neither is anyone else. So trying the same methods leads to heartbreak and pain, but it's because you've grown. That's all. You've become more thoughtful. You've become more enlightened. So you're coming at things from more mature energy, not this child. Oopsies. Not the child energy. Okay? Very nice, fire signs. All right, and now we are moving on to earth signs. Hello, earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. We're going to take a look at what your energies are here for the 26th of January, 2022. What can Spirit tell us about the earth signs for January 26th, 2022? Energy for the earth signs. I'm going to take this because it started. Okay, so we have Judgment. We're in this deck, Rebirth. Okay. I'm getting the feeling that you want something to feel new. I don't know if this is actually happening, though. I don't know why it doesn't feel like it's come to fruition. 9 of Pentacles. You want to find a new way to be independent and self-sufficient. You want to... It's like you want a rejuvenation, but when it comes to your means of independence, you want to find different new ways of being independent. Your old ways of being independent aren't making you feel or like they aren't working anymore. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Okay. So you're feeling, okay, I see. You're feeling trapped by your, this is going to sound dramatic, and I don't mean it to be because it's only like a 1-day reading, but it's like you feel trapped by your former life, if that makes sense. I've rebirthed. This child is coming out of a very dark, looks like a cave, right? This is a stone building. It's cold and it's dark. You're coming out of that. You want to come out of that feeling. I feel like you've been living in this kind of cold, dark place. It feels like, or that's what it feels to you, like you have been somewhere cold and dark and not very feeling, right? And then the 9 of Pentacles is, you know, your financial independence. It's enjoying the finer things of life, being very self-sufficient, very independent. What can you make, you create on your own to bring more financial abundance, more security to your life so that you can live a life of luxury. And then we have the 3 of Wands. You're doing this, you want expansion. Do you see how different these two cards are? Like this person, this little, you know, child is coming out of the dark from this stone. And then it's interesting here because we still have the stones here. It's like the 3 cards progress, right? The child lives in a building of stone here. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. We still have a stone wall up, right? Because she is protecting what she has earned. So there are walls up here as well. So there's still this protective energy. But then we go to the 3 of Wands, looking out into the distance, into the horizon. This is what there's something you want to expand. There's something that you want to see as bright and new. And I want to say the word again after that. This is a rejuvenation. You want to see something, your own, maybe you want to see your own self-sufficiency as bright and new, or you're looking at your finances and seeing how you can move your finances around so that you can take this journey that you want to go on. You're itching to go somewhere, earth signs. I think I felt this yesterday too. It's this like need to expand. It's like, you know, you've walled yourself in and you're slowly taking the wall down. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So this is coming from a place you've taken a mental retreat, or today you take a bit of a mental retreat, perhaps spend more time in nature, just kind of taking a little bit of a break from your own mind and your own thoughts, and you're in pain, and to get a new perspective. And that's where this rebirth comes from. Really nice energy, Earth signs. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this helped everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.